Karen, can I just ask you something? Emily, I know the rota's just gone out, okay? I don't want to discuss it. If you have any opinions, keep them to yourself. I'm just trying to help you. I promise. I'm just trying to keep your staff employed here so they don't quit. What? You seem to have this formula that on any particular week, one person is like on 6 doubles that week. Yes, I like to give everyone some extra responsibility at some point, so they have all the additional duties of being the duty person in the building. Okay, I understand that. First of all, you've got to pay people more for doing that. Excuse me? We've given them key holder duties and they're getting paid the same as the rest of us, so just, I don't know, they'll leave and find other pubs that will pay them more, I'm just saying. And because you don't pay them for these extra duties, why don't you just share them amongst everyone? Why does one person have to have a double week when every now and again one person can just do a double? Because, no, there is a reason. I'm sorry, I know you're not used to logic playing a part in these situations, so I'll just let you. Because it's for the needs of the business, Emily. I knew you would say that it was going to be the needs of the business. We all have to be team players, or we're a family here. One of those. What is it, Karen? Well, it appears that I have an awful lot on my plate at the moment with Jake being on leave, so I'm just going to teach you how to do some of the ordering so you can help out with that. All right, and that's normally your job, is it? Because, you know, you're a manager. Yes, that is normally my job, but I'm going to need you to do it whilst Jake is away so that I can concentrate on taking over his duties. Okay, yeah, and just to remind myself, I'm a floor team member, right? So I'm on absolute minimum wage. Is that right? Yes, Emily, you know this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to say no to doing any extra work just to help you out because I don't really get paid for that, Karen. Emily, I'm asking you to do something. As your manager, you know, you should respect my words and do as I say. Not if it means I have to do something that I'm not being paid for. Sorry. Emily, this attitude, like, why are you acting this way? I'm just acting my wage, Karen. But good luck with all the extra responsibilities. Just again, Emily, we're so excited to have you on board. Oh, me too. It's been a great first week so far. Oh, I just had a question about my probation period. Okay. I just wasn't sure how long it was because I know that the rules are a little bit different when you're in your probation period versus when you're not. So just how long is your probation period? Well, it's sort of, it depends, Emily, but obviously whilst you're in your probation period, we can let you go at any point. You can leave at any point. Please don't. It'd be great if you gave us a bit of notice. That would be professional. There's also some of the benefits that you don't receive until you are out of probation. Oh, okay. What kind of things do I have to wait for? Well, your full employee discount. So at the moment, we're going to offer you 10%. When you're out of your probation period, it goes up to 50%. Your food allowance will not be applicable until you're out of your probation period. So there's no free food on breaks until then. Right. Anything else? Yeah, there won't be full pay until you're out of your probation period. We just need to make sure that you're really the right employee to be investing in before we give you all of those perks, you know? So how long is this probation period? Well, it's up for interpretation. No, it's not. How long is the probation period? Well, it starts at 3 months, but we can extend it, and we often do. I actually think everyone here is still on probation. Even Kelly, who's been here since we opened in 2010. Hi, everyone. I've called this meeting because there seems to be some issues going on with the staff that we have here. And by that, I mean the dedication, the loyalty, and, you know, your work ethic. It's just not there, guys. It's just not where it needs to be here at the pub where we work. I've said this thousands of times, and I'm just so confused about why I have to continue to say it, but we are a family here. And what would you do for your family when they were sick? You would make sure that everyone is supported. And that does not mean leaving the pub short-staffed. So when I ask you to cover because someone is sick, I don't expect to hear a no. I don't see why you would do that to your family, your fellow employees. Why you would abandon them in this way, because that's what you're doing, guys. You are really throwing each other under the bus when you aren't available for cover. And I know that we all need time to ourselves, but if you come into work at 5, you've got the whole day to look after yourself, to do all the things you need to do before then you dedicate your time to your job. And I think that's more than enough time. So I hope this pep talk really sticks in your brain, guys, because we really are a family, and there doesn't seem to be any loyalty at the moment. And I want you all to think about that, okay? So, the meeting only took about 20 minutes, half an hour, so we're not going to pay you for this. But for the next 30 minutes of the hour that was scheduled, I'm going to need everyone to do some shelf cleaning, okay? And I think that's fair.